1, 2, 3. Let's unplug these boys. I need another pack of these things. I forget what these are officially called, but they're. When I first saw them, I was just like, okay, that's dumb. And then when I saw them again 5 seconds later, I was like, okay, maybe that's not so dumb. And now I'm like, I need another pack. Such is life. Yeah. All right. Well, Vector updated, which is good. Kind of the goal for today is this interface between this guy, the Maestro, and this guy down here, the Plume. Okay. So I'm going to get my meaty ham hand out of the way here. So you can actually kind of see what's going on. In fact, maybe it would actually make more sense to just go with the big shiny cam here. It's a better picture anyways. So first of all, yeah, we start our clock. Let's put it at a reasonable 90 BPM for now, you know? There. Now everything is synchronized. It always bugs me when the melodicers are like not synchronized, which is really stupid, but life goes on. So, yeah, that's interesting that the vector thing was like fixed this and then fixed the gate thing. Gates were not being synced to clock at all, and I was like, yeah, that's my issue. And yeah, that makes me happy. Now my noise sweeps won't come in halfway through an 8-measure chunk.
Hooray! Yay!
Yeah, everything is 120, and I'm just like when my students turn in projects, like 60% of them are still at just 120. I'm like, have you no curiosity? Come on, man. All right. So, okay, first thing let's do a thing here. Let's do a thing. My thoughts are, I'm going to keep my kick and snare, all right, going from the thing here, the dot sequencer. And then what we can do is kind of pull the triggers for hi-hats and like this other miscellaneous percussion bit that's coming from the probabilistic generator. And then we've got T-networks and we've got plats. And there's not a lot else. I do have the sample drum, which, we could take advantage of that. So we have 6 channels. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then potentially 8, 9 if I go through the sample annoyance. Which, I don't know. Seems like I probably will because samples are fun, and I'm usually just lazy, and I'm trying not to be. It's very hard. So, the thought being, the concept here being, all right, the concept being, if we set up a cool chain pattern on each channel of the Maestro, 5 and 6 are not going to be useful right now. So we can get cool patterns maybe from like the SIG or something like that. But if we set up a cool pattern of different modules from like divide by, let's see, what's it doing? It's doing divide by 16 way down here. All right. And then if we turn it up, it's like divide by, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. So you get all of these funky odd numbers in here also. But imagine then you're giving it a timed source of modulation, right? So each step is going to be a ramp up and down, a ramp down, either high voltage or low voltage, like straight for that particular segment. And you can make each segment as long as you want within reason. And then if we like loop that, we should get really complex rhythmic loops. In theory, communism works. In theory. I think it'll work really good though. So let me zoom y'all in here on the workplace. So step 1, we need to patch some drums. Yeah, we need to patch some drums. We got ultra basic. So there's that. There's our kick and our snare. It's just 4 on the floor, snare on 2 and 4. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, all that jazz. Or should we just go off and just be like, here, let's just do it. Let's do that. Let's just go off and trigger everything here from the Mito. And that way we can do it in order. Be like, channel 1, bass drum. Boom. Boom. Sauce. Delicious. There it is. Channel 2, snare drum. Channel 3, the hats that are not low. No, they are not. They are not low. I will, however, I think I will throw my typical probabilistic generator into the decay and the hi-hats because that does work really, really well. The probabilistic generator puts out either triggers or gates, and so if you give it a gate, it's just basically like, here's 5 volts, and then it's gone, and it's perfect for hi-hat decay. It's like absolutely perfect. Trigger 4, miscellaneous percussion doo-wacky thing, object. All right, so right now, if we listen to these guys, we got to turn them on first. You're missing the impression of me thrashing around. It's really unfortunate because it was quite a brilliant thing. All right. What if we did this, by the way? We went, ooh. What if we did this? We went, ooh, goodbye. Hi. Hello. Now it's like an inset detail of the part that it's actually covering up.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah, this is weird. Perfect eighth notes. Now, I'm going to give it a 2-measure reset. That's weird. Let's leave the reset out for now. It's harshing my vibe, bro. Okay. All right. Now let's get this shit fired up here. We could use those last 2 triggers for something. Should we use one of them for? Let's use one of them for push. I don't even know. Let's just throw both of them into the T networks for now. No, because that's going to be weird. Let's stick them into the sample drum. Yeah. Sample drum, for now. So trigger 1, trigger 2, we got to load up samples on those guys. All right, for now though, you all can like just chill for a second, okay? In fact, here, let's just put on that there kick, all right? Now, if we patch in a voltage from here, we get psychotic percussion madness, right? Because right now, it's giving it a high voltage. That is my 8-measure rise, 8-measure fall. And now it's falling again, right? So if we go 1, chain. All right, let's go 8th note, ramp up. 8th note, ramp up and down. 16th note high, 16th note low, 16th note low, 16th note high. Where are we at? That's 4 8th notes. 5th 8th note random. 16th note ramp down, 16th note ramp up. And we need 2 more 8th notes. So let's go 8th note ramp down back to up, and then 8th note random chain. Now, also, wherever this is set is going to massively change how everything is affected. So like the number of clock divisions that you're starting with. That's obviously going to be a huge thing, right? So let's set up another chain here. Maybe make this one a little bit shorter. Like eighth note, ramp up and down. Eighth note, ramp up. Eighth note, ramp down. Eighth note, random. Keep it ultra simple. Just like that's a half note pattern. But it is going to a snare drum. So now, I also want to try this giving it a 16th note clock, because I think that's going to be a hell of a lot more manageable. In fact, maybe I should just fire that up right now. Okay, so there, times 4 clock instead of a times 8 clock. And then maybe see how the reset works now. Oh yeah, I can already hear it's more manageable. 30-second notes are a bit much. It falls into that micro rhythm territory, and it's honestly, it's hard for the brain to like notice a pattern when it's so subdivided. Like if you just keep chopping it and chopping it, you know, you're like, it's that weird uncanny valley between like, is this like a J Dilla Stolper beat thing intentional, or is this just some sloppy asshole? And I don't know, the brain doesn't usually like that. But that's really cool right there. I dig that. Okay, so let's do channel 3 chain. We'll do a quarter note down ramp. Eighth note high, eighth note low. 16th note random, 16th note random, 16th note random, 16th note random. Quarter note ramp up, down, up. And then quarter note ramp up. Sure, chain. Hey, Michael, by the way. Something is different. It's a zoomed in camera angle between the Maestro and the Mito, which is the thing I'm primarily going to be working with today. So, let's give channel 4, which is this dude, so if we give him a chain, and we go like eighth note ramp up, eighth note ramp up, eighth note ramp down, eighth note ramp down, eighth note ramp up, down, 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 up, down, up. Let's just give it a weird chain like that. And it should respond pretty well. Yeah. The only problem is when the clock settings are that low, you don't have any access to that ultra fast stuff. And I wonder if we could just turn everything down to like a manageable level. Yes, okay, that's what I was looking for. Now, the hi-hats are weird right now. Oh yeah, I have my my overhead lights are on. Let's compensate with a little color. do is talk about muting or attenuating the signals coming in. I think attenuating the one on the bass drum to make it a little bit less spastic. Maybe we'll do the same thing with the snare, but a little bit less. Like, so attenuating, by the way, you hold the high and the mute button at the same time, and then your channels show up. Click on the channel. This is the level of attenuation. So higher is like less signal. All right, let's rig up another couple of voices here from the sample drum before we get this party really on the road officially. Because, you know, then we can do funky stuff, like we can save presets and load them on the Maestro. And, like, completely change the whole thing instantaneously, which would be pretty wild. Unfortunately, I don't think that's CV controllable. Which is, you know, that would be cool. But, you know, like, I have the Bionic Lester and the Morpheus, and those are both filters that have presets that you can chain, and you can trigger changes over CV, and I've never used it on either one, you know? I mean, I haven't had the Lester for very long, but, like, I don't know. Maybe I should try, because it's like that old saying, why does the dog lick its balls? Because it can. And maybe we should use these things because we can. Anyways. What kind of a sound do we want? I want something kind of weird, actually. Let's go, like, let's find something kind of funky. Oh man, you know what would be hilarious? Would be to trigger, like, an entire break. That would be funny. I think I've got the Amen break on here at some point. We need to hook up outputs. I think that would be actually pretty cool. See if I can get the Amen break to just trigger at, like, weird times and just cause mayhem. Now, let's just put this in a logical place, like 5 and 6, right next to the other drums. You know, like a person who's thinking, at least a little bit. Did I expand my setup? No, I don't think so. You've been here fairly commonly. I have my camera view on the other side. Usually the inset cam is over here. It's over yonder. Yeah, so that might be it. I made it bigger just because this is really more of an experimentation episode. And so I wanted to kind of show the details of what the patch actually was doing. I really need to get off my ass and make some standalone actual videos. You know, maybe only like a couple. Like, I think it would be cool to do, like, a stereo filter comparison. Like, hey, I've bought all of these. Like, take advantage. Here's how they sound with different things on them, you know? And just, like, patch up some voices and run them through different filters and just record it and, like, patch it all together, put subtitles, boom. It wouldn't even take very long, you know? And it'd probably get a couple thousand hits, at least. You know, get more people here. And then, of course, the eventual thing would be get off my ass and start releasing music as an actual album. You know, that would be the long-term goal. But man, my laziness is a bad monkey. Is this working, by the way? No, not that one. This. I don't hear it yet. Oh, it's not on, that's why. Okay, now, can we time it to actually be at 90? It actually is. Holy shit. It's triggering like right on. That's funny. It is. It's like perfectly tuned. We could go one note lower. Okay, now, what happens, though, if we... Let's do a thing here. Let's, first of all, I'm going to throw some high-pass filter on this. With some resonance. Just a tiny, tiny bit. It's literally on 2 out of like 100 for the frequency. So I keep thinking about getting a rample, but man, the sample drum's got some advantages. Like having those built-in filters and stuff is really, really, really cool. Okay, here's the thing though. So we're really working at like 180, to be honest. Dude, that snare is hilarious. Yeah. That's gonna be better. In fact, let's go one less than that. Let's go minimum. Yeah, let's chill on the reverb too. Yeah, no. Ooh, I like that. That for now. It's punchy. A little too much reverberation. Okay, hang on. Before I start jamming, I want to rig up some more stuff. I've still got 2 outputs of this thing here. And we need to do something with that because, you know, it's criminal. Also, I've got channel 2 here, the sampler that I haven't done yet. I want to do something else with those, with that breakbeat though. So, how about like a, what about like a drone or something like that? Or yeah, something tonal. Like, what happens now? This could be terrifying. This is going to call for some gates. Okay. Let's crank this guy up to a 30-second note speed. And then we'll get a 32-note pattern going out of it by turning the knob here to the left all the way. And then we will hook in a channel of the quadrax. Is this a stereo channel? It's mono. Oh. Okay, we're going to swap something then. We're going to swap something. We're going to swap the two outputs from the quad drum. Oh, are you going to reach? You're really not going to reach. Son of a bitch. Okay, I might want to do this with both of these. So, oh my god, this is going to be so backwards, my brain is going to break. But that's okay, because I have an understanding. Okay, here's why, right? Now, the mono channels of this mixer, this guy right here, Tex Mix, those are Vactrol VCAs. So if we put this in the drone, you know what I mean? Okay, I want to do something stupid. I want to take this. This is my fill, right? Normally my drum fill, auto drum fill thing. What the hell are you doing here? Why are you here? Go home. Sloppy depatching. What was he doing? I was doing this. Yes. This is going to go into CV1 of that drone sound, right? So let's rig the CV up to do pitch, because that'd be really cool. What's it doing? It's going to do tune, right? That might be too extreme. Nice. Okay, we need to make a new chain. Let's make a new chain for this guy. So we're gonna go... half note low. So that's 2 beats, 3 beats low. Quarter note ramp up. Then we're gonna go half note low, quarter note low, quarter note high. Go half note low, quarter note low, eighth note low, eighth note ramp up, half note low, quarter note low, quarter note high, chain. Okay, now I'm gonna reset my clock too. Those the gates in this thing work pretty well actually. They work really good. They sound decent. Yeah, well, the better idea here would be to take the output of the sample drum and run it through the carry filter, and then we also have filtering, and we can use it as a VCA, which is very, very handy. So we'll give this guy his own input channel, and I'll relocate a couple of other things back to where they should be here. So this guy is going into this. And we can actually get some distortion too. In fact, let's do that. Let's use the beyond output here. That's not even plugged into the right place. I don't know what I'm doing here. There. I just need a mono out. Alright, you ready for this? I'm actually gonna vote not. That's just it takes all the balls out of it. Like, you know? Let's throw some fast LFO on stereo and spread. Pan. In fact, let's do this. Let's take this. This is going to be the purple trace here. And then let's just hook up this guy into the Zork script. There. Okay. Because then we can use that same exact thing to do a filter boost on the... There's only one thing, and I want a 16th note gate. Or a 32nd note gate, really. That's easy enough to get. Look at that, there's a ×2 out right there. Beautiful. Let's use that. ×2 out. Fractio Solum. The reason I have two of them, they are stupendous little utility boys. And let's just go like this. Here, we'll use the Zadar channel and we'll make it all chonky. Basically make it a square, and then we can really go ham with the shape and stuff, and like dial it in. Okay, so this is going to be the VCA control for the bulk of this. Alright, that guy can shut up for a second. Okay, I'm going to need a different shape because there's too many clicks. So let me find my nifty, what was it, like D1, I think? D0 or D1. Yeah, these guys. This guy we can warp and we can make it really fast and it sounds a little bit more natural. So what if we did a 30-second note here? Yes! Yes. All right, let's put that away for now. Just for a second. This is like, let's do something in 90, and now it's this like 180 BPM, like breakcore madness. That's fine. That's good. Let's do the thing. There was something else I was going to do though, and I can't think of what it is right now, and that's annoying. Yeah, here's what I want to try. I want to give the SIG a 30-second note clock also. And so now, like, everything will be super speed from the SIG, and it'll handle it. And if it doesn't, it'll explode in a giant welter of flame and death. Oh my god, kill me, oh shit. Just kidding, that won't happen. No, maybe. Maybe it will. You just never know. Look at that, we can use itty bitty cables. We're gonna go just into Platt's. Let's just do like a Platt's voice, you know what I mean? You know? Just do something that's simple. And maybe I'll hook up like a melodizer to just jam along. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. This guy can just go chonk into here, and we'll see what kind of weirdness we can create here. So 16th notes are going to basically be, 30-second notes. Dude. 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 Okay. Where was I? I was doing things. Yeah. I need to have notes. How about something weird? Okay, I think that's enough to play with for a little while here. Not doing anything major, you know. So, I don't know. Let's see what this does for now, and then we'll see about hooking something else up. Maybe. This is all going to be very interactive. Like that's the thing. Like you want to change rhythms, like you just change a knob. It'll be pretty easy. So. Let's just fire everything up. No, we don't want to fire this up. Wait. Where's my snare out? My regular snare out is this guy. Yes. So let's put him back where he belongs. The actual snare out. And then these guys are just moved over, but they are ready to go. So... See, that's a fucking rhythm there. That's beautiful. Okay, Okay. Hang on. I want to do a thing. I'm going to do it quickly here, I think. This is the guy. We want this guy here. We want that guy there. We want you to go there. And we're going to put you back because we shouldn't have taken you out of this place. Sorry, buddy. Thank you. And we're going to put you here. And we're going to get 2 kick drums because why the fuck not? Why wouldn't you? This is the one time I wish I had the kick all in here. Because that thing you could send a volt per octave. Use it as a bass voice basically. Yes. was a weird, happy little chime sound in the background, and I don't know what that was. But that was really, really fun. Yeah. I mean, I've done stuff like this before, maybe like once or twice on stream. I've done it more on my own, you know. I think like with a little time, you could put some. This might be the interesting start to like Friday's stream. Like take off, like keep this patched up, take off from here, and then add more stuff to it. I might do that because that was a lot of fun, and it was really only running at 90. It's just that the Mito and the Sig are getting double speed clocks, so they're running at 180, but everything else is just hanging at 90. And I mean, you know, like if I busted into the vector, you just run stuff at 30-second notes or send it a double speed clock too. Either way, like doesn't really matter, um, you know. But something super fast like this is a lot of fun. But to be able to like tempo shift, now that would be cool. To like be like chunk, everything is at like half speed, which I guess you could do. You could just take CV into Pam's, you know. Just use the fader here. Just be like, flomp, oh, now we're at half speed. And it's a Steely Dan song. And then just like, chunk, and now we're tripping and we have all the coke. Yeah, anyways. Thanks for joining me. And, yeah, I almost didn't come today. And man, it's just super cold out. It's like stupid degrees. Um, and like, yeah, just wasn't motivated. But I'm glad I forced myself to do it and started patching. And yeah, this was a match made in heaven, by the way. The Maestro plus the Mito. There's infinite amounts of potential there in like different chains, different setups for different like rhythms and things. Like tons and tons of variation. And then you could just save and load presets on the fly and be like, new rhythm, boom, everything's different. Like I gotta explore that because yeah, I'm just gonna leave this patched. Hell, I might come here tomorrow. Who knows? Anyways, if not, I'll see you Friday. Thanks for coming. Nighty night.